K100, you bastards.
All right.
What up? This your boy Trouble in the Flesh, CFM Entertainment. We are in the building with K100 Radio. What it do?
All right, Trouble in the Flesh, man. It is Atlanta Hip Hop Day,
Yes.
Day 1. We over here doing our thing, man, pulling up, rocking with the artists, checking in with everybody,
Yes,
man.
sir.
What's going on, man? First of all, I got to ask you, because we got to ask the question to
Okay.
everybody. What you think about Atlanta Hip Hop Day today?
Man, it's growing and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely. They've been around for a while, but every day, you know what I'm saying, every time it gets bigger, more vendors, you know what I'm saying, more people out here doing
Yeah,
their
because
thing.
I came out last year and it's bigger than what it was last year.
Yeah,
Like you said, I see more vendors, more people, more
Yeah.
crowd. It's growing.
Yeah, definitely, man. So tell me about yourself, man. You know, I know you said you're from Atlanta, you feel me? How long
Yeah.
you been in the game?
Man, I started out like doing security work. Like I worked with T.I., 50 Cent, a bunch of different artists. But
Right.
at the time I was working, I was just learning the game,
Word,
soaking
word.
it up. And I started just perfecting my craft during the time. And I started putting the music together. And now it's like everybody like, oh, you rap? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. So now I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Like we just left Houston doing Tycoon Weekend with 50. It was crazy.
For real?
Yeah, it was
That's a
off the
big show
chain.
too, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was.
Yeah, that was crazy right there. How was
Yeah.
that crowd out there? I know it was
Man,
massive, you know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
bananas.
Right.
It was bananas. 50 rented the hotel for the whole staff and
Yeah.
everybody, and man, for the weekend we just partied.
That's what's up, man. So listen, tell me, like, what's the inspiration? I know you said you was, you know, doing security and everything. You know what I mean? But like, I know you done seen some shit doing security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? you like ever incorporate some of that stories or some of that wild shit that goes on behind the scenes into the
Yeah,
music?
because I feel like most artists out here today, they only gonna give you 90% of. They gonna give you 90% fiction, probably
Right.
10% fact. So I try to incorporate more realness in my music. So when I speak and I rap, you'll be like, man, I feel that because I went through that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Or
right.
I seen that. I was there that night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's so much, and like, you know, everything is going crazy with the way music is being screwed. Well, I say that, take that back. Our music, because ain't nobody else going through this shit but rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the way our music, black music, is being scrutinized by what you say on the song as a
Yep.
juxtaposed to like what really happened,
Yeah.
how it can be used against you and all
Yeah,
that.
it can.
What you think about Fanny and the whole thing she got going on down here?
I think, to me, the whole era has changed. I think it's more, we got to set more accountability for what we're putting out because at this time and age, you do want to be more real and more authentic, but a lot of the stuff we doing don't need to be talked about.
Right.
The era I come from, gangsters didn't talk about what they did.
Yeah.
They didn't do interviews.
Right.
Like when I was coming up, it was cool to be the drug dealer. It seemed like now it's more cool to be on the drugs.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like we got to kind of change the narrative of a lot of things that's going on.
Okay, I understand too. I get both points. It's like at the same, I believe that artists should creatively be able to say what they want to say,
Right.
but don't confess to a murder on wax either. You
Exactly,
feel me?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I also don't want to tell. I don't want to have people scared to tell stories of the streets and tales from
Right,
the hood
right.
because that's the shit you see every day. So an artist should be able to talk about some shit that happened.
I think
but
they
if you
should
the
talk
trigger
about-
man, probably want to leave it out.
Yeah,
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
incriminate yourself.
Right. You know what I'm saying? If you literally the trigger man, you might want to skip that particular.
Yeah, you might want to skip
you know
that
what I'm
part.
saying? You feel
Yeah.
me?
Leave that song off the album right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they're gonna use it against you at this particular point.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Before we get ready to roll, man, because we got people, we gotta sun's going down. We gotta break down in a minute. But besides that, we want to check out some of these shows, man. But before we roll, being from Atlanta and you seen like the evolution of this city, like Atlanta's changed. It came from the South got something to say to being the place to be as far as the industry goes, man. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Some of the experiences that you've seen, how Atlanta has changed over the years.
A lot of people gotta understand too with Atlanta. Atlanta's like a melting pot.
Yeah, it
Atlanta's like a black Hollywood.
Yeah.
So a lot of people migrate here and they come here. So we're filled with a bunch of different cultures, a bunch of different people, which is amazing because it makes the music so diverse.
Right.
And it brings different type of artists and different type of people to the city. And I think with the event like you having today, it helps the hip hop culture and the artists that's coming up, the artists that's made, and it's a good look for the city.
Right, exactly, man. I think, and to me, this is like community based. It's basically technically free. You can just walk up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You downtown. You see all kind of different walks of people in here. Like people that just walking by, like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
And literally walking in here.
And that makes it inviting.
Yeah,
See,
you know
a
what I'm saying?
lot of people may not be able to afford $100 ticket to go to a concert.
Exactly.
Here you
know what
go.
I'm saying? You feel me? With different artists from different all over the place. I done talked to somebody from damn near everywhere.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of homegrown natives though, a lot of homegrown Atlanta talent, which
Yeah.
is also good because it is Atlanta hip hop day,
Yeah,
man. You
it
feel me?
is,
So
it
before
is.
we go, man, I want to make sure that you can give out like what's the name of your songs and your singles, and then give
Okay.
out your social media.
Pop Out is streaming everywhere, YouTube, anywhere you can play music. You just put in Trouble in the Flesh, and that's TroubleNDaFlesh, and that's on any platform you want to hear the music, you want to follow, anything, subscribe, like, all that.
Okay. Well, make sure you check it out, man. Shout out to the homie Trouble in the Flesh, representing Atlanta. He's got some
Know it.
stories to tell, you know what I'm saying? You'll hear about it when you press play on the album. All right.
Better know it.
K100 Radio, Atlanta Hip Hop Day. Hit subscribe on that YouTube channel.
K100 Radio.